Mad. Right, let's start from here. So, welcome back to Implexus Whole Lot of Nothing, episode 12 now. We're really rattling through these.
Don't ask me any questions.
We're going to get into some stuff. So we're obviously going to talk about Wylie's competition. We'll talk a little bit about what happened here at the weekend too. We will also talk about some recent news within the powerlifting industry that came out today. Was it today?
Yes.
Maybe today.
It's on social media today.
Right, okay.
So, yeah.
So some social...
Fucking a Hawkeye over here. We've been waiting that time, haven't you? I can't wait for you to fucking fall. Let me fucking talk about that.
So we'll talk about that. But to start, 10 seconds.
Oh, for God's sake. I don't even know what I did this weekend.
Took a big shit, didn't get piles.
I was here this weekend, getting rained on.
Oh, yeah.
Not like that.
All right.
No, nice and chill. Obviously did the competition here on Sunday, so which I thought went well until about 5 seconds ago. So yeah, anyway, moving swiftly on.
Did something in Germany, then we went to Zurich for a day, and all four of us got financially raped. So we went to the airport early and then got a flight back because it was so expensive in Zurich. It was like £9. Well, Joe kept on complaining about how expensive everything was. Then he got like a £5 McDonald's latte. Then he bought a £9.50 matcha tea thing. What? Then like we all bought burritos because nothing was open apart from these like.
Because he was on a detox from not doing what he usually does 5 times a day.
Because nothing was open. There was a marathon on in the town centre, so there was a few food stalls, but like 17 quid for a burrito. That was like this small and like that's not definitely not thick anyway. But like 17 quid for that. I think I racked up about 70 quid just on food that day.
Wow.
Went to a museum. And Mike fell asleep in there.
So you're saying don't go to Zurich?
Yeah, no. In fact, Mike lost his shit. We went to a posh food court and he queued there, and me and Joe and Kempo were just waiting for him, and he was just standing there wanting to get served. And he was like, £8.50 quiche. I'm going to get this, I'm going to get this cake, this. And he must have waited for about 8 or 10 minutes, and then some old lady just pushed straight in. He'd fucking lost his shit, because that guy was serving him really slow anyway. But fuck this is really fucking rude. So he went outside, sat in the room, his arms filled like this. Whilst I was waiting for Joe's matcha. I think it was a pretty bad day. It was quite depressing, to be fair. Especially when I only got 1 hour sleep.
Wow.
Because everyone was snoring so loud. I don't sleep anyway after comp. I get really like depressed and anxious and stuff. And I went, right, I'll share bed with Mike, because he doesn't snore as bad, because Joe's the worst. Kemper slept on the sofa in the living room, and Mike was snoring really loud. And then when he fell on his back, I was like, fuck me, there's just no chance. I'm not going to go to sleep. So then I went to
roll him over?
No. But rolled over, he was snoring, but when he was on his back, there's just no chance.
Wow,
and then
I would have just rolled him back onto his side.
No. Fully naked as well. There's just no way I can just roll him over. And then I went to go to Joe's room thinking, maybe he's not snoring as much tonight. And I could hear him outside the door. And he locked his door, so he's definitely been fucking beating one out. So I ended up just fucking 1 hour sleep. We were all really tired, and we all spent a lot of money not doing much.
Excellent.
Good trip then. For me, not much, to be honest. I shit my spine out yesterday, I must admit. So I'm a bit delicate today.
What were you doing?
I was dog training, and just fully shit myself. I think it's from all the loading and stuff here on Sunday.
Fucking hell.
And I was a little bit tender, and then I just shit my spine out, so I'm a bit sore. So that's fun. That's it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Right, so let's get into the recent news of, well, you're the powerlifting queen with all the gossip, so
I've got all the tea.
Yeah.
Okay. So recently we discussed that Nonso, who's a well-known junior,
it's a bit of a bad name, that, isn't it?
I know. I think I've been to a competition before with Martin, and he's called him a nonce. like, Martin, you can't say that. Go Nance. I'm like, no. Anyway, so Nonso declared that he had 3 strikes and he had a ban from the IPF.
Did he get that down to 1 year, or is it still 2?
I think he got it down to 18 months from 24.
Right, okay.
But now Joey Awala, who is a friend of Nonso's, is also serving a ban. So he had the same thing happen to him, which was 3 strikes because he missed 3 tests for whatever reason. I think he goes into it in length on his YouTube channel, and I've not listened to it, to be fair. So I will when I've got some time, maybe. But yeah, so he's had the same coincidence. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an odd one, but again, it's putting in the sport into disrepute. You know, we've got 2 high-profile lifters that are very strong, well known, and they've both had this happen. So yeah, it's a little fishy.
It's
Yeah.
not looking good, bro.
It's not looking good, bro, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what your thoughts on it are.
So yeah, basically for whatever reason, they are, again, I don't know, I've not listened to Joey's video, I can barely remember what happened to Nonso. Was Nonso 3 missed tests, or was it like an email was strike 1 or something?
We went
Yeah.
to the place, can't find them, stuff like that. Same thing happened to
I
him
think
that you just
email was a
explained, I
missed
think.
one, which is I
Yeah.
think is again similar to Joey's. And then second one was he tried to what was the second one now? I can't remember.
We went to
But
his
third
house
one he
and
went to his
shit.
house, yeah.
Yeah.
But Joey has been tested before, so they have his details on record. And I think one of Joey's was, again, a missed email, but he's also saying now that he is not, he didn't declare his retirement, which as a high profile international athlete, you should declare your retirement to the IPF.
Gives the
or
slot to
whichever
someone
body
else,
it
right?
is. But he didn't. It was in his mind that he needed a break. But he's in retirement, so he can only serve his ban when he comes back from his retirement. So he's effectively also increased his banning time. So his 24 months ban will only start from when he starts competing again. So if he's like on this retirement,
I'm sorry, that's just got even fishier. Like, all right, I'm just gonna pause my powerlifting time. I'm gonna try and remember to pause my testing for a little while, and then I'll get back into powerlifting later. You can like what? All right, I'm just gonna pause it and I'm gonna take loads of drugs, and then like I'll be like, all right, okay, you can come back and test me
Well, this is
when
the-
I get back
Conor
to it.
McGregor used
this
to
is
do
the
it,
one
innit?
of the things he said.
Stuff
So the
like the
reason
pool.
why he didn't update his status was because in his head he was like, oh, I'm taking a break from powerlifting. I'm like not declaring my retirement, but I am kind of retiring for a little while, like putting everything, competitions on the back burner. I'm going to take 2 or 3 years out and just work on myself. But he was still on the Adams list while he was doing all this. So yeah, you've never been.
Listen, man.
You've
if
never failed a test, have you?
I've never failed a fucking test. I think if you want to get on the rides, get on the rides. Who fucking cares, man? Like, but don't be that guy who's like, you know, I'm not on rides. You definitely are, mate, and you're just going to compete against everyone else. That's fucking natural. You know what I mean? Just there's so many different fairs that you can just go to when you go. I'm not saying that they are. Like, if they are legit like natties, then fair fucking are. It's just unlucky that, innit? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I fucking missed a few emails, and I've got like a fucking 1.5K fucking British gas bill. You know what I mean? And obviously, I could like relate to fucking being an idiot, and not looking at my emails.
Yeah.
But if you're genuinely natty, then it's hard that. But if you're not, then just don't be a piece of shit and just go compete elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'd like, for me, I think I didn't know about that bit. I think if you are an athlete and you have any intention of getting back to the sport or like competing high level, I think you should still offer yourself up for testing, like throughout the whole period. Like I don't think you should feel like you need to retire yourself and take yourself off the drug testing register just because you're having a break. Like that to me, like screams that you want to do a cycle and then get back in eventually. Like, carry on doing the test, like however long you need to take out, even if you never get back to it, like you can make that decision like further down the line. But if the federation or whatever feels like you should be tested, then you have every right to be tested. Like if you want to compete if you have competed at the highest level and you want to get back to there eventually, like you should offer yourself that full
there
testing.
shouldn't be any kind of like question to it, should there? Because you're natty, so it's just like, well, okay. Well, let's just
I don't even think that should be an option. I think it should be like, right, okay, if you are a high level lifter, like we have the right to test you like whenever. It's the same as like having a British powerlifting membership or whatever. Like we have the right to test you all throughout. I don't think there should be a retirement gap particularly.
Yeah.
It's
You're
just
either,
a
like-
break. You're not retiring.
Yeah, you're either there or
You know what I
you fucking, you're either gonna get back in it eventually or you just quit. Like quit the sport, go do bodybuilding, go do something else. Like fair enough, I understand that people might get back in eventually. Like, you know, Screamer. Like he's come back in eventually. However, he didn't come back natty, did he?
He did a bodybuilding.
He did. That was a natural bodybuilding show, though. That wasn't like that wasn't a PCA or anything like that.
No, it
was a proper drug tested.
Yeah.
It was a UK DF something.
Yeah.
It was a proper one. Yeah.
Fair. In which case, like, fair enough, he still offered himself up for like the natural side of sport. Like, he left powerlifting, but he still went along like the natural bodybuilding side.
I think for Joey, from what I gather, he's saying, so he did Worlds in the September, so he was tested at Worlds, came back negative. And then it was this was just a decision he'd made after Worlds because he didn't get the result he wanted. So he then wanted to have a little break from competing. So that doesn't necessarily mean a retirement from the sport, but in his head, he was like, I'm taking a break from competing. However, Wada still, or Adam still had him on the list with Nonso and
As
with
they
his
should.
other friend who happens to have done everything that he needed to do and got tested. So out of the three, things like Ngoku, I'm not sure if I've said that right, but he's fine. It just sheds like a cloud over your name, and everyone's gonna assume something because that's people's right to, from whatever story you're gonna put out there. So you're casting this shadow in a federation that's supposed to be clean, and it just doesn't look very good at all.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm sorry, like, especially if like one of your like close pals or whatever has just been like banned for missing emails and missing tests, you might think, maybe I should check my emails. Like, I wonder if I've missed anything. Like that's the first thing that I would think.
Yeah.
Search Adams in my emails.
Yeah.
Like, I have.
But they've got such a following, and they're having photo shoots with Vanquish and Gymshark, and like that's the big priority. So I could you can sort of see that happening if you are
Busy as fuck.
busy
But,
promoting that side of yourself, but then also this is the whole point of having 3 chances.
Yeah, but
You know?
equally, it is your job at the end of the day. Like, I'm sorry, if I miss an email, it's my job to not miss emails. Like, if I miss an email saying like, you're getting evicted tomorrow, like,
You fuck.
like, I haven't received that email.
We're going next door.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, like, if your job is actually powerlifting, like what they're doing these shoots or whatever, they are getting paid through being good at powerlifting.
Yeah.
It is your job and your responsibility to like make sure you don't do anything to affect your earnings.
No.
And like stay in well held like whatever it is. High regard within the powerlifting world, the powerlifting federation that you are choosing to compete in. If they don't want to do it, go be untested, like you said. Like there is so many avenues.
Feds, it's ridiculous.
Go ABS, go fitness store, go like whatever.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's probably even better funding through those routes anyway than being an IPF lifter. But I don't know. I have
How old's
zero
Joey now? Do
sympathy.
you know how old he is? I don't know. 20,
He's
22?
little manlet.
20. I'm going to say, like, he's 24, around about that age, which is still young. To be burnt out at 24 is kind of crazy as well. So,
Yeah.
for someone that's so big and jacked.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I think if it's his job and if it's where he like earns his money from, I have zero sympathy. Like, we are all busy. Every single person on this planet is busy.
Yeah.
And like, it's such a first world problem to be like, I had my photo shoot and I couldn't look at my emails. Like, what? 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
And it's his friend as well. It's just, yeah, it's not good. Not good for the sport at all.
Yeah.
It looks bad on them, so.
Yeah, it does. Oh well. Anyway, moving on.
Yay.
So from tested people failing tests, untested people
Doing well.
doing good things.
Yay!
Wylie Sang, back from Germany.
Yes, back from
Fitness
Germany.
Store Classic
Yep.
participant 2026. Tell us about it.
Really, really good comp.
Well run.
Yeah, well run, but like they did like have a lot of really cool stuff. The small details, like the singlets, and then like the lifters got like free drinks and stuff like that, and really looked after us and stuff. Give us all a kit, and then it's just things like in the warm-up area, they'll have someone who just comes around and take your rack height for you as you're warming up. All these things are really cool. There's a slush machine there, because it's fucking roasting hot. We're actually sweating our tits off in there. But then they'll have things like only one mono, and I don't want to sound like a proper like entitled little princess, but like when you've got people like Mason squatting 420, and you've got like most of us are squatting in our threes, trying to jump onto one mono because like the other mono is like looks like something out of fucking scrap heap challenge. You know what I mean? It's just a bit fucking hard. You know what I mean?
You think at that level it'd be
Yeah.
a little bit.
You got a lot
better
of the setup. Everything was really professional, looked really, really cool. IVs, everything. The weigh-in is really, really smooth. But it's just things like that in the warm-up area. And then, like, had it not been for the lads that come with me and helping me load my plates and stuff like that, I think a lot of us would have struggled because those lads were there doing people's rack heights. Mike, Joe, Kemper, one of Mason's lot was helping out, but it was us that was getting the plates on the bars and
For
going, "What do you want
everyone.
next?" And just for everyone.
That's so good. That like,
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
good.
But so if it wasn't for them guys, our lot, I think a lot of us would have just. One guy, I believe he might have missed or came close to missing his first lift because it was just timing out. But it was hectic as fuck out there. But even then, what's funny was we were discussing this and comparing it to the novice comp they went to a couple of weeks back, and it's like there was no divas. There was like high level, all of us lifters who, you know, just top level guys, elite and stuff, and no one was making like, well, I'm taking this, I'm doing that, being a diva, and like making it about us.
Yeah.
We all had etiquette, and there was a lot of us just going like, oh, when you're going, can I go?
Yeah, and not fucking around in the warm-up
Yeah.
area and just wasting 10 minutes.
Not bringing your fucking
Yeah.
dad's uncle's dog's cousin or some shit like that, and your whole camera crew as if you're filming some sort of fucking Netflix documentary. Everyone was there with a purpose, and everyone was polite. There's no one trying to fucking swing their dick, being main character, dressing like some fucking douchebag on an Otley run. So, that was quite good. Warm-up was like, I felt okay, and then my second last one was a bit janky. And then like the lads, I asked the lads, how did that last one look? They're like, yeah, good mate, good.
Like,
but it was shit. It was
That's why-
really
that's why
shit.
His last one and went, yeah,
Yeah.
good.
And
Ready to go.
I saw the replay. I was like, oh, that wasn't fucking good. Lying bitches. But then obviously they were just trying to fill me with confidence.
Yeah.
And then it was just really fucking whippy, really, really hot. And then got first squats in.
First
super
one looked
nervous.
nice and smooth.
Yeah. It was
Really
just
controlled.
Fucking really anxious throughout the entire squatting. Second one was just shit. I think I just basically picked it up and it was a bit whippy. And then I just went down with it, lost a bit of tightness in the hole, nearly fell over. But got it though. And then we just played it safe for a 3-3-5. Unfortunately, it wasn't a matched or PB on the squat, which I was hoping for. But
your third moved better than your second.
yeah, I basically thought, I squat at depth all the time anyway, so I could possibly afford to just shave a little bit. So I just basically picked it up a lot less like aggressive, slowed it down in case it whipped, braced, picked it up, and then just loaded it slower, and then just came back up with it. And it was my best one. No PB there, but last time I competed with them, I was 94 kilo on the button, 93.5, so a little bit lighter. Overall, it would have been, had I shaved another 0.5 off, it would have been a 7.5 kilo bodyweight PB. Bench came around, obviously I knew nothing was going to happen there. It was just a case of just building the total, getting all three in. So finished on 182.5. Possibly could have been 185, but I just don't want to risk fucking my pec up and then maybe come back and have to do a longer rehab than I already probably
You looked like you had
to.
more, didn't you? But you said you weren't kind of confident in bench going in. No. So you're never going to kind of push it if you're not quite sure where it's going to land. Yeah. So
I mean, it felt good and stuff. I used the ATX rack, which is really, really nice, and then a little custom ATX power bar as well, which is quite nice. Bench went smooth, and then went to deadlifts, which was a 90-minute break from fucking bench and dead. So I was like, oh my god, I just put a film on or some shit. I was so fucking tired at that point. And then got ready. Everything was fine. Warm-ups was smooth. Most competitors are fine. And then one guy who's a bit of a fucking douchebag and just tried to just swing his dick around me. Like he just came over and like deliberately, his warm-ups were weird because he jumped up like me, like we were all jumping up a red anyway. And then for some reason he went to 220.
Was he trying to mind fuck you?
Then he went to do 260, but because I did 270, he went straight behind me, stood behind me to take it after me. I was like, what are you doing, man? Like,
was it that pagan?
No, he's really fucking cool. His warm-ups was really fucking interesting, actually. But anyway, back to that fucking bell end. So he took 260, then he took 270 just to swing his dick. And I was just stood there, I was like, that looked really fucking mongy, and that was shit. Yeah. And that was also fucking slow, so you don't fucking kill yourself. Anyway, did that. My last one was 270. Went out, opened at 310 for the fourth comp in a row now. Like, I don't need to really open heavy and swing my dick. All I'll do is I'll just take a bigger jump. So I went for 310. I went for 335 like I did in my previous comps as well. And I knew that I would try and pull anywhere up to 355 for a PB or 360 if I needed to, which I definitely would have failed for sure. So I was like, yeah, get me on the podium, put whatever I need to do. And then I was like, right, okay. They didn't tell me what we were going to put on, and then at that point, the guy in front of me didn't miss his lift.
Did Mike tell you that you had a chance at the podium?
No. I
thought you said.
Oh, what?
I'm going to tell. He's got a chance at the podium here, but then I think
they got their lift.
Yeah, the guy got a lift, and then he was
I asked him, like, have I got a chance to?
Let's just pull.
Just lift it, mate. Just lift it. I was like, all right, so I'll just lift it. Not gonna lie, like watching back to that 357.5, which is. He put that on because it was a safer bet, and also it would mean I have the biggest deadlift in the gym to beat him, Mike. So we put that on. I didn't know, but looking back, my right side, it looks like it was like on like monkey grip at that point.
Yeah.
It was coming out. I mean, I think it was locked out. I got 2 whites for it.
Yeah,
it's not pretty, but I don't know.
It was locked out. You could tell like your grip was going, but it was definitely locked out.
Yeah. Fair.
It doesn't matter if and equally it doesn't matter if one side goes down a little bit because there's 3 refs for a reason.
Yeah, I just wish it was prettier, you know what I mean? But I got it anyway. Yeah. And you know what? Putting it all together is a different story. We can all pull a fucking big deadlift, have a big squat, big bench with when you put it all together. So looking back at it, I think I was like always chasing. You always want more, don't you? And Mike pointed out yesterday that had I dropped an extra 0.5 kilos, it would have been like a 17.5 deadlift PB at that body weight. So it's just always like, rather than being over fixated, I tell my guys on the total, and when you best like look at all the smaller wins. You know, you've coming in on a prep where not being great. I actually had to start like my sort of supplements a little bit later, and had we had a bit more time to start that earlier, and slowly progressed my weights up as well, I think I would have come in a little bit stronger, a little bit less injury prone. But you're learning stuff.
It's all data,
There's some things.
isn't it?
There's some things that you just couldn't have changed. Like I couldn't only start certain things at a certain time. But had a really good time, and honestly, I wouldn't have been able to get to where I am if it wasn't for the lads that came out and made my day really easy, having a laugh, coming in, doing the sauna cut with me when they really didn't need to. I think that was the best Joe's ever been in the sauna, to be fair. Because normally when he cuts weight, he just fucking bitches and moans.
Was he just
so
sauna
much.
bitch? What did he actually do the whole
He just-
holiday?
well,
I mean, not holiday.
to be fair though, he fucking drove us around everywhere. He was like,
Joe taxi.
yeah. So we hired a car in Zurich, and we drove into Germany, and he was just basically Mr. Fake Taxi Big John the entire time. He nearly lost his hair a few times, obviously, because we're like being really shit at directions, and the car kept on making fucking noises when we were speeding. So he took it on himself to take us everywhere. Mike Kemper doing the maths for me. So it was just like making my day so much easier. So it wouldn't have happened if those guys weren't there.
No.
But this is one of the things we pointed out, like, say you got all these fucking kids and the novices and stuff expecting like everything to be perfect, plates matching this, perfect prep, otherwise they're gonna pull out the comp. You had Chris Kennedy, ex-IPF lifter, right? He weighs at 82 or something like that. 2 flight cancellations, then missed 2 flights, just got to the weigh-ins, got it done, got the IVs and stuff in, no handler, on his own, and he just fucking killed it. I think he only just got second, but under all those circumstances, he was so calm throughout the entire time. Really pleasant to speak to, just wasn't fazed by it. Looked like he was just getting ready for a training session. Just killed it.
It's good that, isn't it?
That's good. Like when people are like proper professionals, they're like, they're so clinical with what they do.
It was so clear. It was just so clear what he was going to do.
Yeah. I think in any sport, that is what, like, I admire. The people that are, like, professional, they're clinical, they get in, and
no excuses, is there?
there is no excuses. They just, like, whatever happens around them, they're just,
You
like...
just adapt.
Yeah, adapt, focus.
That does
like,
come with
you have a
experience,
job.
but it does come down to the point with also how bad you want it. It's like at the end of the day, some of it is like you can't be helped. You just got to fucking suck up and just deal with it, innit? So that Greek lad, how he warmed up was really, really interesting, and like I didn't know anything about him until I got to speak to one of the lads in there, Mason, in the queue in the weigh-ins. He cut 10 kilos, and the last time he did Ghost Clash, I think he's a mid 200 squatter. He's got like a 180 plus bench. So he's relatively strong, but he's like a super lightweight. But then he'll try and pull like a 400 deadlift. It's fucking mental, man.
Yeah.
Like, so in his warm-ups in the deadlift area, I wasn't watching, but the lads were saying he would use straps, get in a sumo stance, wedge in and pull, and then just dump the bar. So he wouldn't
So
actually
like
lock
pull
it
to
out.
the knee.
Pull to the knee, or he'll just sort of like
Just
wedge. The plates just leave the floor, then leave the bar. He won't lock anything out. He just straps off for everything, and then when he goes to the platform, that's when he only fully.
Locks out.
Yeah.
What?
I think he attempted 415 and he just missed it.
Yeah, it didn't leave the ground.
Did not. But he's
To be fair, he went 320 or 330 first attempt, 385 second attempt, and I saw that jump and I was like, nah, fail, and he just went whoosh, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, the Europeans are weird with warm-ups sometimes. I can't remember who it was. It was either a 59 or a 66 lifter like years ago. Didn't warm up for deadlifts. Didn't warm up for deadlifts.
That's crazy.
They just went like his first time touching a deadlift was his first attempt on the platform.
I think my fucking insides would just come out my ass if I did that. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to go straight in for a 310. However, Dale Longford, right? So he's the president of IPL, and he's been competing for a long time. Someone I looked up to when I first started powerlifting, and we did the first Tattoo and Strong together, right? I remember he was reffing for the ABPU comp, and the last deadlift of the day was, it's either 310 or 330. And then someone went, because that was the last bar load on the floor, and someone went, do you think you could pull that? He had his ref shirt and trousers on. He went, because it was at his gym. He says, go get me my fucking belt. They brought him his belt, and he came off the chair and he fucking pulled it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, my back would fall out.
I think that's the last time I deadlifted something like that. Do you remember Ollie Reeve, that student that trained here? He was deadlifting like 220 or 230 or something. Might have even been a little bit more. Maybe it was 240. Anyway, I was in cleaning the gym and they were like, oh, you don't even lift it anymore. You couldn't do that. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And I just walked over to the bar, no belt, nothing, pulled it. And then he went up and then I went up and I was like, right, I'm going to need a belt now. But yeah, that was a bit of a dick swinging thing. And I do regret that. That was immature, but it was still fun. And at the time I was like, oh, I can still do this. I couldn't now.
I'd be more impressed if you could not warm up and squat it. Fuck deadlifting it. If you can fucking do it with a squat.
No.
Yeah, I would be more impressed.
I'd be more impressed.
And no sleeves as well.
Yeah.
Like that.
What, naked knees?
Yeah,
Raw.
naked knees. My
no
knees
way,
were
I'd never go back into that.
explode.
There's no way I'd ever do that again. I thought it was going to happen when I took the naked knee record at 255.
No.
Fuck me, no chance. It was so super crunchy for a day or two there, my knee. After that. But yeah, then did that comp, got sixth. So yeah.
So what did you end up on? So
I got a
335
squat, 182.5 bench, and a 357.5 deadlift. Total 875 at a 93.5 body weight.
dots.
Five something. My best ever was 562, but this would have been like 5 something. I can't. 556 maybe. I don't know. I always forget shit like that, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I did all right. Came sixth in a lineup of 12, and a lot of them are seasoned, like good lifters. You know what I mean? And a lot of guys are like fucking look up to. It was really cool to share a platform with Mason, just watching.
Mason's squat was ridiculous, wasn't it?
The lads were saying when he was taking 280 on the top end of the squat, the bar left his back like that. Yeah, fucking.
Do that
monster.
on like 70.
Yeah.
Some people are absolute powerhouses.
Yeah, just fucking huge. So that was really, really good. Yeah, take some time off now maybe, and then just go again, perhaps maybe the end of the year or maybe something next year, maybe something really big, and maybe not sauna, just do the water loading and then the cut. Save my legs a bit, and then come in at whatever weight it is, not force it, and try and get a 900 total.
At around 93.
Nah, I won't force it. So it's like, I have to get the sauna in order to do that. So
95.
95, 96, even if it's 100, I need to try and do 900 before I stop. So.
You sound like Mike.
Yeah.
Mike was only to do 900 and then I'm done, I'm quitting. And then he did 900 and he was like, 902 is next, 910.
It's like, no, if I at least hit 900 once, I could be happy, like, oh, I've done at least that before I even stop. But if I don't, I just always want to try and chase it.
On here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just need to get that bench back up to creep up against it.
Yeah. Sort your pack
Yeah.
out.
Well, what did you get? 875.
Yeah.
When bench, 200 bench, and you're getting very close, aren't you?
You need to,
Like a pubic hair away in it then.
Yeah.
You need to get that bench up, don't you?
3-4, 3-6, 200. You can imagine you miss one lift. Oh, fuck it, it's done. Not going to do it anymore. Fuck it. Yeah. Kai competed this weekend, just gone.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people competing from this gym.
Yeah. So we had Andy, didn't we? You, Kai.
Oh shit! I don't even know, how did Andy get on?
You got fourth.
Fourth, I think.
This
Okay.
is another thing as well. Like, he was driving to the weigh and his fucking car broke down.
Yeah.
He got there though, didn't he?
Yeah.
You just fucking do it, don't you?
Yeah. There's something to do with one of the events, I think. I think he came 8th, but he tried a heavier weight, and it looked like the other ones tried the weight below, but they got more points. So it was something that Richard was, I know it was weird what Richard was saying. So I don't think that went well for him. But yeah, we need to get the lowdown off Andy, really, what happened.
He won't come on a podcast, but I've been saying that he needs to do one. But
Yeah.
he really is dreading it.
He'll be. I think he wanted to obviously qualify with that one. So.
He's doing something in Doncaster. He's qualified for something. He's doing something in Doncaster. Is that trainer's brother-in-law? They were saying that he's qualified for something.
Was that not this? Then what was this one? The English.
This was in Ireland, wasn't it? He did UK's in Ireland.
Right.
Well,
but I think it's just qualify for what is it? England's strongest man or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like
so if you go for the...
I know IPFT, I don't know strongman T.
If you go to the British, you're not going to then go down a tier and qualify for the English.
British Worlds?
Euros,
Possibly.
Worlds, I don't
Worlds,
know. Like,
something like
Euros, that might have been Euros.
Yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah. But I think he felt well. His prep went well. Like he didn't injure himself, which has happened in the last few preps. So that was good. And he'd hit everything he needed to. So it was just literally cut, go, and see what happens. So, but yeah, I wasn't paying 30 quid for the live stream, so I don't know.
30 quid for live stream.
Oh, whatever it is. I don't know.
Chaos Promotions still doing
don't know.
that?
Yeah,
No.
probably.
MST just went to fucking town on them this weekend.
Did, didn't he?
Christ, it opened up a massive can of worms. Didn't
How much
realise
is it
all
for
that.
ABS for live stream? That's like a tenner.
That's
Nah.
a subscription. You've
Yeah.
got to subscribe.
Oh, right,
But you
okay.
get all your comps all year round, rather than just one comp.
But how many comps is there?
Will be WRPF, all the abs. There's some of the Irish powerlifting feds as well. There's
Felt sorry for Kai.
Yeah, but so this is the thing that like pisses me off about the ABS thing. I'd rather it be like a pay-per stream than a subscription.
Yeah.
Because if I don't want to watch the other 12 comps,
Yeah.
I just want to watch one, I've got to pay all year. That's annoying.
Yeah.
powerlifting's pretty
But they probably
boring,
do that on purpose, don't they? And then just get people
Yeah,
who've
they
forgotten
do do
about
it
the
on purpose, yeah.
subscription, and there you go. There's like 300
But that's
quid.
that's what frustrates me is the
Yeah.
fact that they probably do it on purpose, and it's
I'm gonna
just
go and check my subscriptions now.
it's just
what am I paying for that?
it's just a shit way to make money. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, Kai.
Kai,
Yeah, felt,
he did
felt bad
ABS.
for Kai.
He had a really good time.
Yeah.
Didn't get didn't perform how he wanted it to be, but he had a really good time. And he picked up reps really quickly, and he's always used to the pace of the competitions like that, and walking out and you know, firm, strict judge, however you want to say it is. So yeah,
He's
he
a good
adapts
lad,
really
Kai,
quick.
isn't he? He's
And
like,
he's very young
very
as well. He's still
technical,
got
yeah.
so much time, and he's growing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
yeah.
he'll do well. I think he'll do really well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just learning.
Shame on deadlifts, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tough that.
Yeah.
Really tough. Like
Yeah.
we were talking about yesterday, weren't we? I don't know how the refs. If I was reffing that, I cannot imagine myself picking up that little teeny bit of downward
Yeah.
motion before the down call.
I've done it. I've been there myself. I've seen something. I was like when it's very minimal, but I'd still give it a white because I'd just be like, did I see that? I'm not sure.
Just
And it's
gaslight
always
yourself.
that benefit of the doubt for the lifter.
But like the rule is the bar movement. It's not the shoulders rocking forward or back or whatever. Like if you get a down command, then the center ref sort of says like, right, okay, you've locked it out, or you're not going up any further. Like, okay, let's quit this now.
But it's that wasn't his. So his 295. That was fine to me. It
I
was
didn't
his one.
see that.
So he did 295, and then 305.
Yeah.
And then it was the 305 that had the wobble.
Mm-hmm.
But the 295 I thought was fine, so I don't know what they red lighted that for.
I
So that
didn't
was
see
his-
that one.
If it was all red,
Was it not
obviously
locked out enough or
It's
something?
lockout. But I've seen his deadlifts in the gym, and he's that smooth and upright that it does look like it's not locked out, but it is. They want this excessive like.
Yeah, the
Looks
IPF have
like it
just
locks out.
said that as well. Like stupid rules.
Yeah, but his actual technique's really, really
Yeah,
good
it's
and
really
smooth,
technical.
which is it's bullshit, really.
He looks like some of my lifters have passed.
He looks like me.
I didn't know.
Lol.
I never got to coach you sumo.
No,
Maybe one
you
day.
You can if you want.
One day. You can look like Chris Onua.
Yeah.
He,
Can I have
Chris
his legs,
Onu,
please?
he genuinely has, in my opinion, I know this is probably a
He's
little
got
bit biased,
nice.
but he's got one of the best sumos I have ever seen. I absolutely loved coaching him that.
Yeah.
It was genuine, like it was
like a pride moment.
Yeah, it was a proper pride moment when it all just came to click, and then he did that Euros where he pulled deadlift gold and got second overall.
But you though, I've had a look at your when you first started sumo, and I was like, oh my god, it was such a transition from that to where you pulled one of the records or whatever it was. So that was amazing. It's yeah, how did you get your hips to be so?
It's just practice.
My hips don't do that.
Hips don't lie.
It's a lot of time, a lot of forcing, and
We made Laura cry, didn't we? In the gym on the Friday before you set off. Me, Mike, were in the gym, and she's just attempting sumo now, isn't she, Laura? So we're all like, right, okay, so basically dick to bar or whatever, and she's trying to pick up all these cues, and she just went, oh fucking hell, I hate this sumo. But it is so technical, isn't it?
It is very technical. The thing is, when you get it right, you just get it.
Yeah.
But it is very much down to how you position yourself and how strong your brace is, because if you can hold a really strong brace and that effectively supports your mid region, your shoulders are really slumped over and in front of you, and again you have to have quite a strong back, because when I'm pulling sumo, my shoulders are that protracted. You effectively just hold them on end range. I'm not trying to squeeze my shoulders back at all. If anything, I'm trying to push them forward.
Long arms and the hooks.
Yeah. But yeah, it's literally they are as relaxed as possible, in front of me and down. But it's just the musculature that is there just holds it in place. So you do have to have quite a strong upper back that doesn't do anything. It's really hard. But it's just got to hold itself there, and then for me it's the brace that is the biggest thing, because if you can hold that super strong, then again it holds itself, and then everything else just flows from that. But anyway, that's maybe a topic for a different day. Yeah, all right, fine. We can try some in a minute. Anyway, first timers comp here.
Oh, I've got more tea.
Oh my god! All right, go on then.
So then, Heather O'Connor, tiny lifter, made world records, blah 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 blah. So she's had a Steffi Cohen thing happen to her.
Wait! Before you say this, years and years ago, she something happened online. She maybe got a little bit of hate or something, and she went proper weird. She was like, "You do know my dad's in the CIA and all this shit, and he can get you dead in 5 minutes." And everyone was like, "What?"
Yeah, so I don't know. Do you follow that? Is it Brolic Graham or something? I don't know. There's just loads of stuff that's come out. So she's I think battered her boyfriend, but she's also married.
Right.
But I think her husband is in the army, so he works away. So, but then she's done for grievous bodily harm.
So he doesn't know he's at war.
He's literally out in Iran.
Yeah.
And he's just mate, check this out, your wife.
And apparently, she's a teacher in America, and I think you need a teaching license to teach over there, a bit of a
To be fair, to go into schools, you need to have some
DBA,
past violence.
Yeah, so you can't have a criminal record, but she's there teaching these kids with this criminal record as well. But yeah,
I saw the funniest thing online. It was how to get a knife into school, and in America. And it was basically you had someone had this massive assault rifle, and the magazine of the assault rifle, when you pulled it out the gun, it was a knife, and it was how to get a knife into a school. Cracked up.
So does she just beat the fuck out of him, brick to the head, or what? Glass him, or what's she doing?
I don't think the actual details have come out yet, but
choke the spit in his mouth.
Yeah. And then there was something about one of the coaches in the strength guys has like raped somebody.
Who?
Is he called Kamisi?
What is this?
Do you know him?
I know
American.
the strength guy. Well, I've heard of the strength guys,
yeah,
but I
so
don't.
the strength guys, I think.
TSG.
Yeah. Quite big.
Yeah, they're big in the IPF. They're big, and in
Yeah,
America,
yeah.
pretty
Alright.
big.
And powerlifting in America. and
Wasn't it?
stuff.
So one of
was it
them's
Nate? I want to say Nate. Bollocks. What's his name? Jim Eli. Didn't he start that with someone, and then he moved on?
Who was Eli with? I don't know where he's like disappeared off the planet.
He has gone off the planet.
Jim Eli, and it's Ariane Kamisi or something.
Okay.
So what? Yeah, one coach. So it's all fucking going on. I'm just like, someone's done rape, someone's missed a drug test, and someone's like fucked someone up in the face. Yeah. So powerlifting.
This is
not doing
this is
very
all
well right
this is
now.
all tested powerlifting as well.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Yeah, do powerlifting, they said.
Yeah. To be fair,
Crazy
I've heard some crazy stuff from the untested side too.
Oh, come on, spill the tea.
No, on top of my head, I can't think of anything.
Wasn't there a woman that beat her boyfriend to like death, basically? Or was it a guy that beat the woman to death?
Fucking hell.
No.
I'm sure something like really serious happened. This was like 5 years ago. I can't remember though.
Oh, I know who
was-
you're talking about. He wasn't really a name in powerlifting. He was just someone who just did a few qualifiers and stuff like that. And he, I think he was just out with his mate, with friend, and she was in his car, and then he driving along and he wanted to try it on with her. She was saying no. Then he dragged her out, beat the fuck out of her. Then someone came over, pulled over, to try and help. He got the fuck beat out of him. Then he went to prison. Yeah, and it's someone that me, Mike, and us lot, like, when we ever competed and saw him, he just seemed really nice, and it was like, you know,
Just flipped.
a normal guy. Didn't just flip, mate. He's just, there's obviously something wrong with him. Like, he's a piece of shit. Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah,
What
it's
powerlifting
mental.
does to you.
I know, yeah.
No nonsense though that I know of.
No, I don't. Well, apart from the most famous.
Most
Wilks.
famous nonce.
Wilks.
Oh yeah, nonce points. That's what they're using this year. The Abs Pro. I think they're using Wilks.
Do they? Maybe they've just like brushed that over. Like, oh, it's done.
Yeah.
He's been convicted. He can use his points again.
Yeah.
First timers and novice comp here this weekend ran really well. I enjoyed it. It was a good weekend. It was fun. Rain was a little bit shit, but can't do anything about that.
There's only really one event as well that kind of, it really affected.
Yeah,
Which was that?
truck pull.
Yeah.
The most important for like a dry surface.
Yeah.
Nah, it was fine. Like everyone dealt with it. Everyone had the same conditions. It wasn't like some started in the dry and then some finished in the wet.
It's
it
not
was
like you didn't have the right kit or the kit broke. It's, you can't change weather, mate. You're not fucking God, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like, all right, okay, let's so if it was one of the other events, I could be like, right, so we brought the press inside. I can't bring a fucking Land Rover in the gym.
Not trying hard enough, mate.
It maybe fit your car through those doors, but like,
Yeah, the Yaris
I was
definitely
looking for a new car. I was like, oh, please just pull that bonnet up. Just pull it just a bit harder. Yeah.
but yeah, no, I was chuffed with it. Everyone, like the competitors were all pretty nice.
Yeah.
I had very few annoying questions. Like there
Like,
was,
can I take a shit?
you know what it is. It's like it's when I only say annoying questions because I go through the brief at the start and I go through everything and I say like questions, blah blah blah. And the only annoying questions that I got were questions that I went through in the brief. And someone came back and like said the same thing or whatever, and I was like,
You know.
like
you should
I would
know.
appreciate you. I don't know. Maybe appreciating isn't the right word. You should listen to the brief because that is where you get like your safety information and like these questions are answered.
Yeah.
But-
And also with strongman, like it's so many different events and stuff. You need to really listen in. It's like with powerlifting, not gonna lie, I don't really listen to the briefs because I don't often get my clients to. It's like we drill everything in training to the standard.
Yeah.
And
It's
if anything,
simple.
that they always put briefs on when it's like your last 2 warm-ups left, And it's just that I'd rather they just fucking go take a shit, come back, get all the warm-ups done,
Yeah.
instead of listening to something that they already do in training.
Yeah.
So many irregular things with strongman, isn't there? It's like the things that you're picking up are odd shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so much, like some guy nearly dropped that kettlebell on his foot, didn't he? And,
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was so close. I was like, oh my god.
Stump foot.
He had
Yeah.
he had bare feet shoes as well. Like my eyes lit up at that. But yeah, like with strongman, it is one of them things that it is different stuff. Even to the point of like, so the only other thing that like frustrated me on the weekend was in the brief, and then before this specific event, before the push pull, I said, right, for the pushing part, you have to have your hands in this specific spot on the vehicles, and it has to be arm straight. And then 2 people went and like shoulder barged it, and I was like, arm straight.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, other than that, all good. Can't complain. But yeah, really good event. Everyone did really well. Everyone seemed to have a really good day. Fantastic pictures and media and stuff has come out of it. So that's always like a nice bonus.
Ran smoothly as well. I always think that for like the competitors, if there's like timings of things, you know, like there was nothing that kind of went over schedule, despite the like the rain issues or the weather issues. So yeah, I think that as a competitor, and obviously not in strongman, but that's the biggest thing. If you've got a competition that is like not running to time, or you've got to then wait for this, that and the other, it's like that's the most annoying thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really good. That ran well. So
Yeah. All in all, good.
yeah.
Right, let's wrap up.
Finish up. What should we do next week? Something actually that requires neurons.
Yeah, could do.
Mike
Are we
wanted to come on.
going to touch on the pressure thing again, or have we left that?
Oh yeah, platform pressures. We could do. There was something that was brought up today, and I was like, oh, that would be a good topic for another time, and I've completely forgotten what it was. We'll think of something coaching related, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
I can't think what, but let's do. Oh, actually, I've got a really good one. I want to talk a little bit. It's not particularly a top. It is a topic, but I don't know how we're going to talk about it yet. I want to talk about how people move, like the difference between, you know, when you get a client that quite clearly has played sport their whole life and they move well, compared
Like
to
those, I don't ever get one of those.
compared to the others. Let's talk about that. That's a good one. I like that topic. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Well done to Mr. Sung for this weekend.
Yay.
Well done Andy, well done Kai, well done everyone that competed here and anywhere else.
It was Nick as well.
Tal and Nick competed as well.
Yeah.
Tal did the ABPU and Nick did the Y&E in recall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He had a fucking PB across his toe, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, he should do. He's been smashing it recently.
Yeah, he's been really
Strong
for
boy,
it.
isn't he?
He's a strong
Love that
man.
he comes in and just as like wife beater vest and like doesn't care.
He's literally the
Old
younger,
Inza.
he's
Old Inza. Yeah,
younger
yeah.
version of Joe.
No. We always called Joe Timu Nick. Yeah.
Right, let's do it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.